Alright guys, there's been some new interesting developments in the Dr. Disrespect saga, and of course we haven't talked about it much lately because, to be honest, I've pretty much felt like they had talked this to death in the news cycle, in the media, because of the fact that he decided to take his extended vacation after everything that happened, and again, other than changing a few little images on Twitter, there didn't seem to be any new news to talk about. Well, just to recap, in case you're not familiar with the situation, Dr. Disrespect, who was one of the most massive streamers on Twitch before getting unceremoniously kicked off of there, filing a lawsuit against them, and then settling, moved to YouTube, and he had a pretty nice thing going on over there. I mean, he wasn't the largest YouTuber on the planet, but my God, he had 30, 40,000 people sometimes watching him on his live streams. Massive, massive streamer. Then, of course, it came out when an ex-Twitch employee claimed that he knew the reason that Twitch banned him, and it was for talking to somebody who was underage. And then the doc tweeted out finally and said, yeah, you know what, I'll admit it, I spoke to somebody in the Twitch Whisper system who was not of age. Some inappropriate statements were made, nothing bad. I didn't do nothing, there was no plans to meet in real life, whatever. But essentially that has ended his entire YouTube career, it would seem. We've also seen allegations from people, this person who's a trans, we'll say professional person, coming out saying that Dr. Disrespect had an affair with them back in 2017, promised this person sponsorships, but then afterwards Doc just blocked them instead. So again, very weird situation. I'm not sure if any of this is true or not, but it's just more icing, and once again, on one of these horribly tasting, dry, disgusting cakes. We've even seen this person who's a former Twitch employee come out and say, yeah, you know, on the Dr. Disrespect situation, I don't think most people have an idea of how bad things were behind the scenes. I literally worked in the department that had access to the most data and information and saw private whispers, etc. It was my job to investigate this daily. I saw things every single day that I wish I'd never had to see. I always advocated for being a good human being, always expressed with heavy emotion on my streams how Twitch let the PDF files run free every day. I signed an NDA and afraid to get into trouble, but I have to say something. It's been bothering me for so long. These guys don't deserve to be free. And again, he's not just talking about Dr. Disrespect. We need to realize that. He's talking about everybody that you would suspect behind the scenes at Twitch. Especially when they have all these, let's say, women who decide to expose themselves in various lewd situations on stream, and they let them get away with it. It's a very disturbing situation going on at Twitch right now, and I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. But now there's been some new developments with Dr. Disrespect that we'll get into right after a quick message from this video's sponsor, Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is one of the most trusted websites for buying your Steam keys, your Xbox keys, Nintendo or PlayStation. Doesn't matter which platform you play on, they've got them all. And of course, they don't just have old games, they've got some of the most current, upcoming, best-selling games as well, such as Black Myth Wukong, which is even cheaper on Instant Gaming than it is directly through Steam. And the best part is, if the price drops before release, they will actually refund you the difference. So you're not at risk of getting ripped off. These guys are legitimate. They've got a 4.7 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot. This is not some sort of scam third-party site where they're stealing people's keys and then reselling you a stolen good. These guys are legitimate, buying it directly from the retailer, and you can even win with my partnership with them by joining the giveaway down below in the description, and you can get any game of your choice, redeem it for any key on the platform, doesn't matter what it is, so there's no risk in signing up. So again, huge shout out to these guys, much appreciation for the partnership opportunity. Go check them out, link is in the description down below. So we've seen different sponsors drop Dr. Disrespect because of this situation. Obviously, it got really bad to the point where people were saying, okay, when are the sponsors going to drop him? When are they going to say, okay, enough's enough, we can't put up with this guy anymore, too many controversies. And of course, I never like it when you see people calling for sponsors to drop people. There have only been certain situations where I think it's even warranted. And I think Destiny, when he decided to spout off and talk about Trump supporters and people that he thinks need to have their life ended at rallies, I think that was kind of like, okay, fine. That might be one example where there's some sort of extreme speech that could warrant sponsors being dropped. But regardless, whether you think it was justified or not, most of Dr. Disrespect's sponsors, if not all of them, have cut ties with him, including Midnight Society, the studio which he helped to develop, to co-found. And again, they do operate independently of him, but he was heavily invested in this studio. After his admission, they came out and said, yeah, you know what, we can't work with him anymore. We have to sever ties. We have to move on. Well, now there's been some very strange speculation that all of this was bait. That all of this somehow, whether you want to call it trolling by Dr. Disrespect, whether you want to say that he was lying or making it up about speaking to this person, there's a lot of weirdness going on. So this article came out a couple days ago talking about how these images he's posting on Twitter implies that this is all just bait. And you can see one of the images is, again, this fishhook with his original admission on Twitter. And of course, you can see his little float right there. And again, is this him trolling? Is this him saying that this admission was actually some sort of bait? Maybe, but what could it possibly be bait for? Unless you believe that Dr. Disrespect is on the inside, isn't actually one of these terrible people, and he's trying to help like catch them. I don't know. I don't understand what this could possibly be him implying. We even saw previously to that, he had posted this picture of him playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. And again, there were some pretty hilarious responses to this. It didn't look good for him. But now he has come out and tweeted 16 hours ago, "Vacation is just too good right now. We'll be back soon though, champs. We have lots to talk about." Now, I don't know that that means that he's going to talk about all of what recently happened. Obviously, he's saying, champs, vacation's good. Yeah. He's still in character. This is not him admitting, oh no, it's over, guys. I'm out. I got to retire. But, this article from Forbes, Paul Tassi, he's obviously got his opinion. I've got mine. And we're just kind of going to go through this real quick. It says, Dr. Disrespect threatens a return, raising questions like how and why. He has once again resurfaced on Twitter for the first time in 2 weeks, wants to say something, wants to delete something. The streamer has deleted his lengthy confession about his Twitch ban in which he admitted to inappropriately contacting someone. Though he maintained that nothing illegal happened, it has become a permanent mark on his reputation, and he lost sponsors, support from fellow streamers, and his entire game studio. And you can see right here, yeah, this original tweet, if you go to it, it has actually been deleted. It no longer exists. So, again, oh, not this one, sorry. His admission tweet. This one's the one he just tweeted. So again, it's a very strange look when he has decided to, all of a sudden, after admitting to it, remember, he edited the tweet too. It wasn't just that he admitted it, then he took out the word minor, then he edited it again to put back in the word minor. So there's a lot of question marks about why wouldn't you just tweet it once and leave it? Why did he edit out the word minor? What was the implication of that? Was he worried about the legal ramifications if he didn't put the word minor? Who knows? But this article goes on to say, champs certainly implies he's still in character, and the lots to talk about does not exactly say what he'll address. If you think he's about to announce a retirement from streaming, that is certainly not what he's indicated, previously posting a photo of himself playing chess while an unseen opponent plays checkers. Currently has a header photo of a torn up version of his confession under the water as bait. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying that this seems like he's trying to make some sort of comeback, that he wants to make some sort of big splash, big statement by posting this on, I don't know. To be honest, I was like, look, I'm not going to go after the guy too hard unless he admits to it. He admitted to it, and that should be all there is to it, guys. If we're being honest about it, it's like, I have to go with what the man said, and the man admitted to it. So now he's trying to make a comeback. Now he's trying to explain himself better. I don't know. Maybe there's something more to this. I would love to see it, come out that maybe he had to admit to something that he didn't do. Look, I think that we're all better off if there's less creeps in the world, not more. We're all better off if these guys don't actually do these terrible things. Does that mean that he's not guilty of it? I have no idea. No clue. All I know is that this is a very strange situation that we're going to keep covering. Let me know what you guys think about all this, though. Do you think that this deleting of his original admission is some sort of 4D chess on his part? What does he gain from all this? I'm still trying to figure this out, but let me know what you think down below. Make sure to check out Instant Gaming. Again, huge shout out to them for partnering with the channel, and I will catch you on the next one. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.